everyone, welcome back to Imperium. So this is our extension video of inheritance. So in last lecture, I taught you all about inheritance and types of inheritance. So today we're gonna see the types of inheritance with code for each one of them. So let's begin. Let's start with the first one, single inheritance. Now, single inheritance is basically inheritance where only only one child class is derived from the parent class, or let's say only there is only one derived class from the base class. Let's get into the example. For example, your base class animal is the base class public. Now you all are supposed to know what this is, as I have explained you all this in the previous lecture, that this is the access specification method or access specifiers. There are three types of access specifiers: public, private, and protected, and this is public one. So void sound, see out animal makes sound. Now void is a return data type. Okay, let's get here. If I write your int rather than void, I will have to write your return 0. And if I write void, I do not write your return 0. That is the main difference between int and void. Let's move now. See here, using the syntax of class, semicolon, this is the end of class, this denotes the end of class. Derived class dog, public animal. This is the syntax of derived class which I gave you all in the last lecture. So class dog, we have made public animal. We have taken animal class as public. Here also we have used the access specifier as public. Void sound, see out dog barks. Now sound here and here is a function where it says see out, and void, like I said, it is the return data type. Just because we have used void, we do not use return 0. If it was to be int, we use return 0. For example, here it is int main, here we use return 0. If here would have been void main, here we are not supposed to write return 0. That is the main difference between int and main. Oh, sorry, int and void. So now class dog has ended here, as we can see, according to the syntax, according to the semicolon. Now int main, the main function. Here we create an object for the derived class dog, my dog. Here my dog is the object of dog. Now calling the method my dog dot sound. Now this is my dog is the object and dot sound is calling it. Now what is sound? My dog. So my dog dog. So this is the derived class dog, which object is my dog, and my dog is calling the sound. First it is calling this one. First it is calling this function. This function will give this output. Now creating an object of the base class animal, my animal. As you all know, in the previous lecture, I have taught you all how to make an object, how to create an object, and how to create a class. So this is basically the extension of that lecture as well as extension of inheritance. So now here my animal is creating the object of base class, and now my animal dot sound is calling of this sound function, in the int main. As usual, in the end, return 0 and we end the program. I hope the program is clear. I won't explain hash include IOStream every time because I have done that, as IOStream is a library. I hope that is very clear. How to write a class with this example is clear. How to write a class, what are access specifiers, it is clear. How do we denote that, what is the syntax for that, and this is how we write code in the class, and this is how we end the class. This is the crucial thing, as I told y'all. I hope this is clear. Now let's run the program and see the output. As you all can see, the output is dog barks and animal makes sound. Animal makes sound. So our program has been executed correctly. Now the first output was dog barks just because we have taken the object of, yeah, we have created an object of derived class and we have called my dog first. If we would have called my animal dot sound first, then the output would have been animals make sound and dog bark would have been the second one. Let's try it out. Control plus C. Hmm, capital my dog sound. Let's compile it and run. Okay. So here we have not declared the object before calling the function, thus it is giving us an error. Now let's run it. See, now our first output is animal makes sound and the second one is dog barks. So I hope the single inheritance is clear to y'all. Please make sure that you go through this code. It is very simple. Inheritance is very simple once you understand. This is also an important concept of OOP. I hope you make sure to go through this program. It is hardly of 38 lines. Make sure you go through this. Let's move on to the second one. That is multiple. Now, multiple inheritance is an inheritance where, for example, multiple base classes are used to derive a single class. For example, A and B are used to derive C. Now, let's look into the program so that it will be more clear. Base class number one, class animal. Public, void sound. See out animal make sound. This is the same as the previous one. Base class 2. Now this is the base class 2. Class bird, public void fly. Now here we have used the function void fly and see out birds can fly. Now derived class with multiple inheritance. This is how we use multiple inheritance. This I have given you all the syntax. You can refer that. So class bat. This is a derived class. Class bat public. We have made the base class as public animal, comma public bird. That is multiple inheritance. That is class animal and class bird, two of the class. For example, A and B are used to create class bat, that is C. Public void special ability. Now here we have taken a complete new function where it says see out bat can fly and make sound. Here is the end of derived class. I hope this is clear. This is not very complicated. This is simple to understand. Just pay a little bit of attention and you all will get this. Now the main function int main bat my bat. My bat is an object. Now we have called your my bat dot sound, my bat dot fly, and my bat dot special ability. Now this is what I meant by saying inheritance. Now my bat dot sound. This is the derived class bat. Can you all see that this has the my bat void fly function? No, right? Now animal is, sorry, the bird is the parent class. Thus class bat, that is the child class, can derive the properties from this class, that is void fly. Thus bat can use the functions void fly just because it is derived from this class. I hope now it is clear what inheritance basically means. So this is how my bat dot sound, my bat dot fly, and my bat dot special ability is. Return 0 and end of the function. Let's compile it and see. Yeah, as you all can see the output, animal makes sound, bird can fly, bat can fly and make sound. So this was an example of multiple inheritance. I hope it is very clear to you all. Go through this code. These codes are not very difficult. It is very easy to understand. This code is hardly of 40 lines, but these codes are very easy. So we are done with single inheritance and we are done with multiple inheritance. Now let's move on to multi-level inheritance. So multi-level inheritance. Now multi-level, as I said in the previous lecture, multi-level is where one class is derived from the other and the same class gets derived. That is, there is one parent class, a child class is formed from the parent class, and then again a child class is formed, but from the child class itself. That is, I have given you all the example of the family tree to remember how it was, how you can make it simple to memorize it. So let's look into it in the code in the form of program. Now your base class animal is the base class. We have used access specifier as public. Void sound, here the function we have used is sound. See out animal make sound. Your derived class number one, let's say class mammal, public animal, public void breathe. Now breathe is a different function. See out mammals breathe air. Now derived class 2, class dog, public mammal, public void bark. See out dog barks. Now, how we can identify it as multi-level as see there is a base class, class animal. Now, mammal is derived from class animal. And then there is a class dog which is derived from class mammal. I hope it is understood that dog is derived from mammal and mammal is derived from animal. This is what makes it multi-level. Now int main, we have created my dog as an object. Now my dog dot sound, my dog dot breathe, and my dog dot bark. This is used, for example, my dog dot sound. This is used to call the function. These are the basic. This is how we call the function. Now let's see for the output. See, animal makes sound, mammals breathe air, and dog barks. This is exactly what we have used. For example, my dog dot sound. Now, where is the sound? See, the sound. This one is called animal makes sound. The second one is breathe. Breathe. Mammals breathe air. Third one is bark. Dog barks. This is exactly the order what the user is going to see. Now, I hope the multi-level program is clear. It is even, this is of hardly 40 lines. Make sure that you go through this program. Let's move on to hierarchical, our fourth type of inheritance. In hierarchical, it is basically where multiple classes are derived from one single base class. Now let's see that in the program. Here's the base class, class animal, public void sound, see out animal make sound. Now I have taken all these programs a bit similar so that it becomes easy for y'all to understand and easy for y'all to distinguish between types of inheritance. Now let's see derived class, class dog, public animal. That means that it is derived from the class animal. Void bark, see out, dog barks. Derived class number two, class cat, public animal. Now this is an example of inheritance as there are multiple classes. For example, class dog and class cat, which are derived from public animal or class animal. That is that they have the same parent. Thus, it lies under hierarchical inheritance. Now your int main. We have created the objects my a dog, my dog, cat and my cat. My dog dot sound, my cat dot sound. This is what we have used to call the function. Now let's see the output. Animal makes sound, animal makes sound, dog barks, cat meows. I hope it is clear. I hope the program is clear. Okay, here my dog dot sound, here we have used this to call the this one to call the void sound function, which is denoted in the base class. And we have used my dog dot bark here, which calls this one. And so we have used my cat dot meow, which calls the this one, which calls this function. So I hope it is clear now. Let's move on to the last one, hybrid. Now, hybrid is a type where you can use multiple inheritance, not like the word multiple, but you can use a combination of types of inheritance, which is nothing but hybrid. So let's see if you all can guess which inheritance I have used here, which we are gonna learn here. So let's see. Base class, class 1, class animal. Now I think you all know the drill. Base class 2, class bird. Derived class 1, class mammal, where it is derived from animal. And derived class 2, bat, which is derived from mammal and bird. So I hope you all can see which type of inheritance is used. This is multiple inheritance, as one single class is derived from two classes, multiple classes, mammal and bird. And this, okay, yeah, and class mammal is derived from animal. This can be even called as a single inheritance, not multi-level, but it can be also called a single inheritance, as only mammal is derived from the animal. Now int main, again we make the objects and we call the functions. Return 0. Let's see the output. Animal makes sound, mammals breathe air, birds can fly, bats can fly and make sound. So here we have executed our programs correctly without any error. So these are the basic 5 types of inheritance, and we have completed the inheritance topic with the help of code as well as with the help of theory. I hope it is clear to you all. Just make sure that you go through every single code. Not every and every single code is not difficult. Every single code is quite easy. Every code is hardly of 40 lines. Make sure that you go through these codes. These codes are very easy to understand. Inheritance is not a heavy concept. So that is it for today. We will meet in the next lecture. So that's it. Thank you.